Hey YouTube, and welcome to yet another one of my DVD review updates. So today we are looking at Star Trek The Original Series Blu-ray release. Now, oddly enough, I think I've probably purchased this series more than any other, starting with the original Select-O-Vision video discs in the early 1980s, then a fair on beta, then the entire series on VHS, then the entire series again on DVD, and now Season 1 on Blu-ray. So, to start out with just the packaging. In Canada it comes with the standard slip cover that includes both French and English. Although luckily, unlike a lot of DVDs, this can easily be slipped off. And of course they put the sticker right there. This was from Future Chop originally. So anyways, original series set. Pros of this, now anyone who's not familiar with it, the original negatives of each episode, those that were actually the original shooting negatives from the 1960s, were taken and remastered. Now, part of the controversy with this set is the fact that the special effects have been redone. Actually, I find them kind of interesting, although if you're a Trek purist, which I guess I am as well, there's an option for both the original effects and the new CGI effects. So since I've seen this series so many times, right now I'm watching the CGI effects. In terms of the video quality, it's actually better than you would have thought possible with a series that's this old. It is high definition, and if you're a longtime Trek fan who, like me, has probably seen these episodes more times than you can count over the years in many different formats, it is actually quite fascinating to see what the new high-definition transfers look like. The new special effects, you can take it or leave it, but it is just a cool new take on the series. As well, they redid the original theme, which I don't know if they really needed to do. But like I said, they wanted to breathe some new life into the series with the new movie, and well, I'll find out next week whether I agree with the movie or not. It looks good, but I'm still somewhat trepidatious. So anyways, and on the back of it here, it actually shows you an example. This is, as I'm sure most Trek fans would recognize, is a view of the Enterprise from the original series. This is what the same view looks like with the new footage, and yeah, it's, like I said, I'm not overly disappointed with that. I, just sort of breathe some new life into the show, and I'm glad that they kept the original series on there. So, best of both worlds with original and enhanced effects. Special features, I haven't been through them all, but there are a few, although compared to some other sets like Doctor Who, which is sort of probably my main set these days, is a little bit disappointing, but still not too bad. Now, one thing that you'll notice on these, for anyone who did not purchase the DVD, as you might know, these were actually released twice on DVD, once as 2-episode discs and then later as entire series sets. Now, I did buy the entire season sets. Now, I did not buy the original season sets because I wasn't willing to spend an extra $400+ just to get the special features that were on there, because they were the exact same transfers were on DVD. But if you'll notice this, and I don't know how clearly you can see this, of course we have the French and English, but that's not what I'm looking at. Anyone who knows the order of Star Trek episodes will notice, and sadly I do know the order of Star Trek episodes, actually that one's behind the desk. They are in original broadcast order. Now, with some shows that kind of makes sense, mainly because, you'd want to see it if there was some kind of thread through, although there wasn't really any thread with the Star Trek series. In fact, usually the order of broadcast was somewhat haphazard, so I would have preferred to have them in actual shooting order. But that's a small thing. I can watch them in order, I guess, if I want, because I do know the order, and well, just go to any Star Trek website and you can get the actual order. But all in all, I would have to give this set an A. Now, like I said, I have not been through the entire thing yet. But I will probably, if I find something highly notable, then I will record another video. But for right now, that is my rather brief view of Star Trek The Original Series Blu-ray. But I wanted to get this review up there as quickly as I could. Pricing, it's actually better than some of the other sets. Typically with the Next Generation, Voyager and whatnot, be anywhere between $120 to, in some cases, upwards of $150 Canadian. This one was on sale week of release for $79.99, so they are a little better than they were before, but still somewhat overpriced compared to other series sets, although given that it is a Blu-ray, they do tend to be more expensive anyway. But that's the end of this update. So once again, thank you for watching, and I will have more updates to come. Sorry they haven't been coming through as quickly as they were, but like I said, I still have quite a few that I intend on making. So thanks a lot. Goodbye.